Alrighty guys, welcome back. What's up? So today I've got some good news, and I've come up with a solution on what I could do. I've actually thought about this, and I've actually found an interesting, ridiculous way of increasing your honor in Red Dead Redemption, or not increasing, decreasing, sorry. It's ridiculous, and it's completely... I don't think anyone knows about this way to lose honor in Red Dead Redemption 2, but let me tell you, it only took me 5 minutes, in real life minutes, to go from the cap, because I actually uninstalled the game. Actually, I want to show you this too. That being PS5. Yep, I finally have one, so that is something that I've been wanting for many, many years, ever since it released. So, yeah, let me show you. I can't really stand up with my phone because I'm underweared, so I don't want to get demonetized or flagged for nudity. But yeah, that's not a PS4 anymore. That's the next gen. That's the next gen right there. For right now, anyway, it could potentially be old gen in a couple of years. I mean, because PS6 is... They say that it could be coming out in 2026, but other people say that it's not coming out until 2027, so I'm not sure. I mean, only time can tell, am I right? Also, my hair is a little bit shorter. It has been growing back, but I got it cut back in early to mid-May. So it was a lot shorter than this. Still is. Also, this has been growing a lot, especially throughout this year and about half of last year. But I want to make an update, and so what I'm going to be doing, I haven't made out a full schedule yet, and I do want to make live streams. The downside to being able to make live streams, though, is I'm not going to have a camera. I don't have a camera, unfortunately, so you guys are not going to be able to see my face while recording on PlayStation, which is unfortunate, and that's kind of a downside because I do want you guys to see my face. A lot of gamers have their face cams to where they can actually be seen when their face is actually shown, because that's kind of the appeal to the audience of the gamer, is when they can actually see your face. But unfortunately, I'm at that disadvantage. That's just how it is, unfortunately. But here's my idea. And I'm going to be making GTA wasted videos. I'm going to be making my channel mainly based on GTA with a few Sims videos here and there because I love The Sims 4, and there's a lot of people on my channel who love The Sims 4. Other Sims games too, mostly other Sims games, because Sims 4 is kind of hated by a lot of people right now. I'm kind of in between. I don't hate it, I don't like it. I mostly actually like it because it's just really fun. I don't experience a lot of bugs in the game like a lot of other people are experiencing. I don't experience those bugs, so I don't understand what's going on. Like, I don't experience them. The only one that I'm experiencing, thankfully, because I don't have for rent or businesses and hobbies, I have seasons, and I do have weather on, and as you all know, the weather is occurring indoors still for the past 5 months. It has, because it started back in January. I think it was either late December or January, but I forgot. Either way, it's been happening ever since then, which is not ideal, especially when it's been happening this long. But tomorrow, maybe even tonight, I don't know, probably tomorrow, because it's getting late right now, and if I do have footage for my particular video that I'm working on right now. I think it's going to be the epic video of the century. That's kind of stupid, not really, but it is going to be. Also, if you're wondering what this is, it's because I drank Powerade earlier, and that's why that's not supposed to be red. It's not a freckle or anything. This is literally Powerade on my lip. So that's not anything bad. So if you're worrying about that, then that's Powerade. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. This video is going to be about Red Dead Redemption 2, and it's literally what I said earlier in the video. I was going to make a video about a ridiculous way of losing honor, and this is an unknown way. I think I'm the very first and only person to have found this out and it is ridiculously fast, even in Chapter 2, because in Chapter 6 you actually get a boost to earning and losing honor, but in Chapter 2, Chapter 5 and below, not only is your honor capped until Chapter 6, to where you can't max it out or minimum it out to max or minimum honor, you will still get a big punishment for doing this. I do believe you do get a minus 10 honor deduction. So if you do this 4 times, that's an honor rank. So that's insane. I mean, because every 40 points is an honor rank, right? So if you do this thing 10 times, you will lose 40 points. So if you do it a total of 120 times, that is 3 honor ranks. Actually, 12 times, my bad. So if you do it 12 times, that's 3 honor ranks down the drain. Now, if you're in Chapter 6, then I do believe it's increased to where it's 15 points if you do this, but I'm not 100% sure. So therefore, you only have to do it like 1.5 times to actually lose an honor rank. So this way of losing honor, it's the equivalent to the way of earning honor this way in kind of this quick, and that's fishing. So if you fish, obviously if you throw it back, you do get plus 10 honor points, I do believe. Although sometimes I do it and I only gain 5 because I literally get like 8 fish and I throw them back. So that means it's 5 points. But I think I'm currently in Honor 2. Did I say Honor 2? Chapter 2, my bad. I have Honor in the brain because that's literally the topic of this discussion. Because it's literally all about honor. Which is the core gameplay mechanic of Red Dead Redemption 2, which is still one of my favorite games of all time by Rockstar Games. Still personally is one of my favorite games. It's really one of the most realistic games of all time, despite being a 7-year-old game. And a lot of people don't know a lot about it still. I mean, it is pretty popular, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I want to over-exaggerate on that, because there's a lot of things a lot of people know about it, but I think I'm the very first person to find this out, because I don't think I've ever seen anyone do this way of losing honor. It took me 5, as you all know. Okay, let me explain to you. As you all know, or most of you all know, there's 17 honor ranks in total in Red Dead Redemption 2, and each rank has its own point value. And this also will work on John as well. If you're in Beecher's Hope, I do believe if you do this method, I'm pretty sure it will work for John if you do this method as well. But I'm not 100% positive. But you could try, because once I show you this video, once I upload it to YouTube, which will probably be tomorrow. Because I'm not done with YouTube. I am not quitting. I blatantly refuse. And that reminds me. Thank you guys so much for 800 subscribers. I know I'm late to this, and I do apologize. I was just sitting here in my own room thinking of what videos I could do or what ideas I could come up with. But now I finally come up with an idea after doing something. Because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. How fast I lost my honor. I mean, this is ridiculous. It took me only 5 in real life minutes to go from positive 6 to negative 6. Now, you take that in perspective. That is 240 points difference. Yeah, 5 in real life minutes. And to go in perspective, if you were in Chapter 6, this would still be pretty fast. I mean, I tried it, because Red Dead Redemption 2, unlike its predecessor, Red Dead Redemption 1, your honor is capped out until Chapter 6 as Arthur. You cannot max your honor out or completely empty your honor, like completely minimize your honor. So in Chapter 2, if you're doing honorable deeds or dishonorable deeds, and if you notice that your honor isn't getting max or minimum, that's because you're not in Chapter 6. You have to be in Chapter 6 to maximize your honor or minimize your honor as Arthur. Now, for John, the honor cap don't apply. So you can literally, from the beginning of the epilogue, you can literally max your honor out as John or minimize your honor as John if you want to, because the honor is not capped for John. but it is capped for Arthur until Chapter 6, which makes sense because you don't really, because I mean, Rockstar probably understood this, and they didn't want the player to maximize the honor or minimize the honor early in the story, because then there wouldn't really be a development to the character. Because Arthur's development in the game is ridiculously spot on. Roger Clark, his voice actor, did a fantastic job. His voice lines are so damn funny, and I mean, I can't get enough of them. My favorite ones is actually antagonizing Dutch in camp. I mean, seriously, that is ridiculous. It's also one of the funniest ones, like I said. But this video is 10 minutes long. I do apologize for this, a very long video. But this is kind of a high video because I wanted you guys to see my face again after so many months, maybe even a year at this point. So, yeah. Plus, I wanted to show you that because I wanted to confirm that. That is long awaited right there. Because that I've been wanting for years. I had enough of that tired of that fucking junkie of a PS4. PS4 is old news. And so is Nintendo Switch 1 now. Because Nintendo Switch is now out. Did I say Nintendo? Nintendo without the T. Nintendo Switch 2 is out. Completely now outdating the Nintendo Switch 1. Just like the PS5 outdated the PS4. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. And I will post this video tomorrow. I will be editing it tonight and tomorrow. This video is going to be nice and short, nice and sweet and short for you guys. I'm going to try to edit it out as much as I possibly can. Because now that I have PS5, the Share Factory for PS5 is actually so much more updated. I can have my videos in 4K. That's the power of PS5, ladies and gentlemen, is that you cannot do this on PS4. This is tea, by the way. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.